let's start with an informal greeting from me to you. What's happening? Howdy, partner. Thought I woke her up. Hey, my tummy is rumbling. What is up? My name is Stacy. If you did or did not know, well, now you know. Imagine if somebody had been watching me for so long and they just didn't know what my name was, and then they saw this video and then all of a sudden they knew what my name was. I'm just kidding, that's besides the point. There was no point being made, I'm just rambling on now. So last time that I did a Q&A kind of type of thing, if you've been keeping up with me, then you know that I'm starting the series where I'm doing 365 questions. You guessed it, a question for every day. But it's broken down by like months. But anyways, I talk too much, I'm so sorry. To the point, doing 28 questions. So let's start with number 1 for February. What is your favorite piece of art you own? I'm thinking about it, it's kind of hard because there's one piece of art that really touches my heart a lot, and I have it in my room because my niece drew it for me. I'll just show you. My butt. I hurt my butt. Now I know this question is probably like, you bought a piece of art or made a piece of art, or art like hung up, but I don't have any of that. I know a lot of you guys have drawn stuff for me and I love all of those. Instantly when I was like, favorite piece of art was like all the things that anybody has ever drawn for me or made for me and sent me. But I can't say like one specific one of those things because one, they're put away and I don't want to like go rummaging through them because I just cleaned that room and put everything in the closet. So to be able to find it would take forever and then I wouldn't be able to make this video right now. But I do have a video where I was going back in time and looking through all that. A walk down memory lane, I think that's what it's called. If you want to see that, then there you go. I'll put the video in a little eye or down below. There's so many pieces of art in that some of you have drawn for me or made for me and I love them so much. You just stop and think like somebody actually took the time to draw you something, to make you something, to send you something. They had that initial thought. They wanted to. Out of the kindness of the heart, like how sweet is that? It's just an amazing thing for me to sit back and think about that. I'm just like, wow. It was just really incredible. It was when I had my PO box open for a very long time. That thing can get expensive. But the one thing I can say, and I do have that right here with me, is a picture that my niece Itzy drew of me and my girlfriend when we first started talking, and it says true love. And this is super meaningful to me because one, it's me and my girlfriend, and two, because again, those who have been keeping up with me, then you know that my niece had a change of heart. At first she didn't accept me. She said some very painful things to me. But she did have a change of heart, and I also made a video which I'll also link up there and put down below so you can see it. I'm very proud of how she really has come to terms with who she is, and she's still working on it. But we're all going at our own pace, so yeah. But this is like something meaningful to me because of course it's my girlfriend, true love, because we have true love. And just the fact that it was kind of a like, hey, you know, I accept you how you are and I love you, and whatever I said back then, scratch that, because the most expensive bill I paid last month was $332 and some kind of change. Yeah, that was the bill that I paid. What's the last thing you apologize for? I apologize on behalf of another who just feels like he has the... I apologize on the behalf of someone else for just being a lame-o and just... This person changed so much. I apologize on behalf of somebody else because I'm like, dang, like this freaking sucks and I'm so sorry. And technically that's not really apologizing, is it? But I did apologize on behalf of them. So that's the last time I apologized, because other than that, I would not be able to remember. My favorite color is burgundy. Those of you who watch me the most and know me well know that my favorite color is burgundy. Well, here I am. What are your other 2 wishes? Just kidding, I got that from a movie. It was funny though, wasn't it? You know. What was the question? Just, I love red roses, and so burgundy, red roses, they go hand in hand. What is that over there? Is that a... On a scale of 1 to 8, how is your health? I think I would say around a 7 or a 6. I feel good. I feel healthy, so that is a blessing. I do love junk food. I do love sweets, and I do love snacks, and I do love fast food, and a lot of pizza. Yes. Somebody's calling me. Oh no! Something's cooling me. I love water. I do drink a lot of water. Well, I mean, I don't know why I'm giving explanations. I'm sorry. Next. If you could do today over, would you change anything? If I could do today, change, would it, well, okay, you heard the question. I don't know why I have to repeat it. I guess I have to repeat it for myself so I can understand what I just read. I always film these like during the morning, so like I don't really give myself enough time to be able to answer the question properly because I haven't spent the entire day doing things in order to really figure out if I want to change anything from today or if I could do it over. So I think that if I could do something over up until now, well, it asked me if I would change anything. So no, I wouldn't change anything because so far, so good. I'm barely halfway through my day. Oh, actually, yes, I wouldn't have spiraled down the hole of YouTube because I got caught up on that and I wasted some time when I should have been doing my editing. So if I had to pick, I would do that over. I would not click on that YouTube app and watch these YouTube videos. Other than that, I wouldn't change anything because so far, so good, like I said. Next question. Name a person you wish you didn't have to deal with today. I don't have a person. I don't. Just anybody who's negative. But I don't have somebody that I could be like, oh, hey, I don't have one. Like, I really don't have a lot of friends that I really go out and hang out with. So I just don't interact with a lot of people outside of the house and the online world. Just anybody who's negative, that's who I would say. What is the largest TV screen in your house? 55 inches. What time did you go to bed last night? I believe I went to bed around like, well, I think it was like 10:30 because I couldn't fall asleep. What did you buy today? Oh my gosh, this is really calling me out right now. Clothes. Look, hear me out, okay? I seen a hat and my girlfriend just finished telling me yesterday that she really likes the way I look in hats, and I was like, oh baby, thank you so much. And it's funny that she said that because I had just ordered a hat and this hoodie, and then I was like torn between two hats. They're both camel, but I was like, I don't know if I want to get that one or that one, so I got that one. Now I wanted to get this one because she told me that hoop earrings and hats and hoodies remind her of me so much. I got all super swoony, giddy, and I was like, damn, I gotta go back for that second hat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I did that, but there was a sale going on, and well, let's just say I got carried away. Not too crazy, but crazy enough to get free shipping. So that is what I bought today. I'm pretty sure you're probably like, what the heck did you buy? Well, I got 2 hats. Can't wait to show you those. Can't wait to show you one of them. It's great. It's great. And I got some socks because everything was like taking additional 50% off out of the discounted price. So I was like, I gotta cop this deal. There's no way that I can't. So I got some socks, some hats, a beanie, I believe. But everything was like super cheap, so you know I had to. I had to. Deals. I had to. I shouldn't, but I did. Anyway, I wish I had my girlfriend here with me right now. I miss her so much. I miss her so much. She had to go back to work. So, I'm a lonely Stacy. I also wish I had a nice coffee. And I also wish I had pizza. I wish I had a lot of things because I'm hungry. How many photos did you take today? I haven't taken any. Honestly, I haven't. Check back with me in a little bit because you know I need to take a picture for the Gram stories and the Snapchat stories. So I need to take some pictures for that, and you know it's gonna take me about 100 takes. Tries. I'm sorry, I'm still in film mode from last time I went to work. 100 pictures. I don't know what this was. I meant to say like, how do you do it? Oh yeah, like this. That's so hard for me to do. I need to train my thumbs and my hands better to take these pictures. That's what she said. Alright, moving on. But the answer is 0 because I haven't taken any. I took a video of an ant making its way downtown, walking past, faces past, and it's homebound to the grass with all the other little ants. By the way, I don't know if I got those lyrics right. It's been a long time. What book are you reading right now? Caesar's Way. This was in a box that Jess and I went to go pick up that was just filled with boxes. Books, not box. You know, it was a box filled with another box, another box. Filled with books, like all kinds of books. Ellen DeGeneres' books was in there. Ellen DeGeneres' book was in there. Cesar Millan's book was in there. There was a whole bunch of really cool books and a lot of gay books. So I was like, this is a sign from the rainbows. We picked them up and we brought them back because we wanted to flip them, and I found this and I was like, I am gonna keep this because I want to read it. We haven't flipped them yet, and that was a long time ago. But anyways, this book is really interesting. A lot of things I honestly never thought about and I never realized until I read this, and it changed my perspective on my dogs a lot, and it gives me sadness. It makes me want to do better for my dogs. Not that I didn't before, but like knowing this and really seeing his perspective on things, it just made me realize that most of us here on earth, we see our dogs in a way that we may see humans. Like we put human characteristics and emotions and all that with our dogs, but in reality it's something completely different, and how dogs actually see the world themselves, which sounds like, well, duh on the surface, but when you really dig deep, I get it, dogs dig, when you really dig deep, it's just crazy. Like this is just something you have to really read if you love dogs. It's just crazy. What he says in his book, I never thought about, and now I just see the life of my dogs so completely different. And it's just interesting, but I'm learning, and I just want to become a better mommy for all my doggies. How many hours of sleep did you get last night? I think I got like 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Last thing you wanted but didn't get. The amazing taste of like fries cooked in brand new oil, or like semi brand new oil, but not the oil that you're like, oh, okay, I see what's happening here. You just haven't changed the oil yet, but it's that time. But you may have waited like a day or two when you should have done it like a day or two before. I miss the taste of fresh fries, like freshly cooked and fresh, clean oil. That's what I wanted, and I didn't get because the burger was so good, but the fries, not so good. I still enjoyed them, just not to like the fullest potential percentage. I'm just saying words now. What mood were you in today? I woke up and I was very positive, very energetic, a good mood. And then at one point I got into a really crappy mood, and then I said, hey, snap out of it. And here I am in this kind of mood. What was the last new thing you tried? Oh goodness. Oh, I know. The last good new thing I tried was ramen. I had spicy ramen and it was really good. But I had never tried ramen like that. I don't know how to explain it, but it was from Noodle World and it was good. My biggest hope is really take off running with my channels, with just everything that I really want out of life. I know it's gonna take time and I don't have to be patient, but I really want to see the payoff. There's a little crossing dog. So that's what you heard, the it sounds like she's got that going on. Just start seeing more of the payoff for my hard work, and to work harder and really see all my channels start to take off, and just everything that I do in life that I put work into take off. So my biggest hope is to start seeing all of that this year. What has challenged your morals? The number game. For so long I thought it was all about how many subscribers you have and how many followers and how many likes and how many this and how many that, and it really took over. And I was disappointed and let down over and over again, and I'm still fighting it because I literally am seeing no progress. I'm still having trouble unlinking the numbers from the progress, because progress is something completely different, and it doesn't really necessarily take a certain amount of numbers going up or down to really show that you're doing better. And there is progress. It's not always about numbers. I'm doing so much better now, but before I was fighting with constantly over and over again, and I realized over time that it's really honestly not about the numbers, and I shouldn't pay attention to the numbers, and I should really just focus on doing what I love to do, putting out the good into the world that I really genuinely love. Those who will listen will, and those who don't want to listen won't. Same thing with those that want to follow me will follow me, and those who don't, and those who don't at one point might want to follow me later, you know what I mean? And it's not about how many people are following you. And I think that I'm still having some trouble with that, because I'm not really, instead of taking steps forward and reaching out to more people, to me with the numbers it feels like I'm reaching to less people, and that people are dropping off. And so I'm still trying to tell myself, hey, you know, like, don't pay so much attention to the numbers. Your hard work is going to pay off eventually. You're going to be on a whole other level, and now numbers are going to mean a different thing. It challenged my morals because it was something where I just really had to separate the two and really figure it out, and I really had to hit rock bottom in order to really understand it and get it and see the realness and the trueness of all that. That's what challenged my morals. Again, I explain everything to a T. It's been tough. It's been tough for me because I always feel like if more people aren't following you, it means you're not doing something right. That's how I feel. Whether that's true or not, that's just how I feel about it. I just feel like maybe I'm not creating content that people want to see or that people want to follow anymore. And at the end of the day, I just stuck to posting what I want to post and posting things that are true to me and that I really like posting and stuff like that. So it's all a process, and there's so much more to that. But basically, the biggest thing that has challenged me was numbers. Like, just numbers, but in the wrong way. There's nothing wrong to be like constantly checking your numbers, but I think that if you do it way too much or for the wrong reasons, you're gonna get caught up in it, and I think that's where I pretty much f***ed up. But I'm doing a lot better now, and it's a constant process to get through and stuff. But I mean, that's not to say that one day I'm gonna have millions of followers, but I wanna build that on doing good in the world and putting out good in the world, and for all the right reasons. What kind of car are you driving? A Honda Civic, baby. That's all I have to say, just a Honda Civic. List your pets. I have a parrot named Aladdin, and I have a dog named Tiki, and another dog named Bella. And that's not counting my girlfriend's puppies. Here in my home right now, I've got 3 pets. What are 3 things you need to buy? 3 things I need to buy. Oh goodness, I have a list. I make lists. I do. So I can give you PetSmart, Sam's Club, Ralph's, Trader Joe's, Sprouts, Target. Which one? Let's do Target. That's more interesting than the food. Tire foam, baby wipes, and tampons. You don't want to hear that one? How about this one? Hand sanitizer. There you go. Those are the 3 things I need to buy. Today, I felt really secure knowing that... I felt really secure knowing that I can finally use my 7D again. Because guess what? I got a memory card and I put it in. That's what she said. And I'm so happy I can use this again because it's so much easier for me to focus and the quality is so much better. I still love the other camera because the other camera has been there for me. But this one, 7D, your quality is so amazing to me. Whose life did you make a difference in today? I actually answered 2 questions today in a very, very lengthy way that needed advice. And I really do hope I helped those 2 individuals. One in Spanish and one in English. Yeah, I hope I made a difference in their lives. What is your superpower? I think my superpower is just to be able to do good in this world. I mean, I know that sounds kind of silly, but like maybe it's just to love, to give the most intimate, most romantic, most amazing, most vulnerable kind of love to my girlfriend, to give love to my friends and family, to give love out to the world, whoever wants to receive it, to give out love to you guys. Maybe just editing. I could say a lot of things. That's hard. Like my superpower, I think just having a good heart and wanting to put out little pieces of a good heart out into the world to inspire people to do better in their lives and to be better and to want to be better and to get themselves to really do things for themselves and live life and be happy. And so I think that might be my superpower, or really just wanting to help in the smallest ways that I am able to right now. I think that would have to be my superpower, is really caring. What is annoying you? My hair. My hair is annoying me. What would have made today perfect? If I could be with my girlfriend tonight, I just wish I could be there. What stresses you? The fact that I haven't been able to balance out all the things that I really want to do, or all the things I really want to accomplish. None of it is negative. Everything is very positive. Things that have fallen in my path. I'm so thankful for it. I'm so grateful for it. I'm just stressed out that I haven't really gotten the hang of what I really want to accomplish all in one day. Now, I'm not going crazy and overboard. I just want to figure out a system that works for me so that I can get it done during my day. There's just so much that I want to do that is stressing me out because I'm not getting it done. I haven't found that balance yet, and so I'm struggling with that. I mean, that's what stresses me out. But anyways, that is all 28 questions. Clearly we don't have a leap year this year. There's no 29th of February. Yeah, so that was the 28 questions for this month, February. Stay tuned for next month because next month there's going to be more questions for the month of March. But in the meantime, when that date rolls around, I'll see you for my next video. If you want to see more of me, please follow me on my vlog channel. Please follow me on my social medias if you're interested. A big thanks to you for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. I already said that. I know, I repeat myself. And remember, if there's one thing that I want to call to mind, there are actually 3. No matter the highs and lows, always be sure, always be certain to do good, be grateful, and stay humble. I'll see you guys.